my channel. നമ്മൾ ഇന്ന് സോളാർ സിസ്റ്റത്തിനെ പറ്റി ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോവാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇത് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഞാനല്ല, എൻ്റെ കസിൻ ബ്രദർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള സിദ്ധാർത്ഥാണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവനാണത്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് വീഡിയോയിലേക്ക് പോകാം.
This is the Earth, the only planet with organic life. With 8.7 million species, what we are meant to survive. We would live on it, and the bees make their hut. And we must keep this planet really healthy so that we can all thrive. Its atmosphere is 8% nitrogen, another 21% if it's oxygen. Another small percent will be environment, and when its atmosphere is round, it will be frozen. It takes 365 Earth days to orbit the sun, and you are flying in space, and the gravity is pulling you down as 9.8 meters seconds towards the ground. There are 12 different types of climates that exist on it. Moderate, polar, giant, tropical. There are 4 groups you see. Then there is continental. It is the 5th category. One climate inner group is high way above the sea. It is the 3rd planet from the sun. No one is denser than it. Its axis still 3.5, that's a degree. 4 million years ago it was born, you see. Next we are going to talk about 2 planets. One is Mercury and the second one is Venus. So first let's start with Mercury. It is the first planet from the sun, you see. Its name is Mercury and no one is faster than it. It is the smallest planet in the hottest degree. You know its name from the Roman gods because it gave it that name because it's the fastest planet. It's a little bigger heavy than the Earth's moon that you see. To fill the Earth one time, it will take 88 of it. It is the first planet from the sun, that means it is the second hottest and reached till 180. 88 days is what the amount takes. To fill all some months, it makes 1 year on it. 59 days, it was 1 day on it. Its surface is made of stone covered with craters, you see. Oxygen, sodium, hydrogen, helium and potassium makes its exosphere. It have no moons and have no rings, but it's the second densest planet from the sun, you know. The second planet in our solar system is Venus. It is the second planet from the sun and it has its slowest rotated once. 243 Earth days is how long it takes to orbit the sun. It is 900 degrees and that's very high, and it's the hottest planet in our solar system, that's right. The sun sets in east and comes right west to the back rotation. As you know, it spins backward the best. The 3rd largest object located by the planet of Earth when you look up in the sky. Carbon dioxide and some suffering gases and acid will mix its atmosphere because it is very proud. Friends, now let's visit the planet Mars. There's so much to learn about the planet Mars. Friends, it is the 4th planet from a burning sun and it's the 2nd smallest planet in our solar system. It has the highest mountain in our solar system. It is the biggest volcano in our whole system. For both it got 2 moons. Both are larger and they're orbiting too. It's surfacely 3 times its day, and that's true, but it takes 3 hours for the most of look. It is 142 million miles away from the sun, and that's heat that's on chill. When you're on its surface, you will properly freeze and has a cold nagging in 21 degrees. And 24 it was born and it's built on Mars. So friends, let's go to the rest of the planet. Friends, this is Jupiter, the biggest planet you see. No planet in our solar system is bigger than it. The Romans gave it that name after the king of the gods because its size is so massive than the sea and the stars. Callisto, Europa, Ganymede and Io are the 4 biggest moons from its Galileo. It's the fastest spinning planet in our solar system. 10 hours equals 1 day. It is a short day. It takes 12 years to orbit the sun. That makes 1 year on its surface. 89,000 miles we learned this that it's so big you could fit 1,000 Earths inside. It has a giant red spot. It is a raging storm. It has been for 100 years. That is when it had form. Hydrogen and helium is mixed on its atmosphere. It is a gas giant and will get some speed. 3.13 is the math of degrees, and it takes some of its axis. Friends, this is Saturn, the sixth planet from the Sun. It takes 29 years for it to orbit the Sun, and its rings are made of Bracken-Isaac chunks. It is 806 miles away. Is its distance from its Sun. Hydrogen and helium are mostly made of, and its atmosphere is from the surface of Earth. 20.6 million years is its amount of degrees. The seventh planet in our solar system is Uranus. About 17 hours, it was one day on it. It has 27 moons named after Shakespeare characters. About 84 years, it makes one Uranian year, and the seasons list about 20 years each. Naked in 350 is its average degree, and William the Shome discovered it. This is Neptune, the eighth planet from a burning sun, and its rings are made of dust and some rocky chunks. It got the name from the Roman god. It means god of the sea. Its upper atmosphere has methane, that's why it is blue. Hydrogen and helium are mostly mixed on its atmosphere, and it has 13 moons. Its degree is -392.
അപ്പോൾ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഈ വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടാൽ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യൂ, സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യൂ. താങ്ക് യു.